Okay, so now we got that out of the way, let's get started with our second half. We do things a little differently in our second half. We do something called long-form improv, and for that, we need a special guest to come up to the stage. She has just come back from New York. She is part of this group, out of uniform today.
DCM?
Yeah, she just performed in New York at Del Close Marathon, which is a very prestigious New York improv show. You can read her blog online. She's headlining, doing stand-up comedy August 29th. You know, chat with her after the show. I mean, we'll be running to the airport, but like in that window before then. No, I want everybody to give a big PRC round of applause to the very funny, very beautiful Audrey Murray. Hi, Audrey. Doing a few more words? Anything at all?
Moist.
Well, okay.
Moist. Defenestrate.
Defenestration? Defenestrate?
Boy, those are two words that are just calling a lot of stories. Well, let me see. Defenestrate reminds me of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and I was recently in. Other people of, yeah. I was recently in Kiev, which was really cool. I flew into Kiev just for like an overnight layover, and it was my first time actually being in a country that was currently at war, which you wouldn't. The way that it affects like the local population is really weird. So Kiev is like in the west, it's pretty safe, but you fly in and there are all these makeshift like monuments to people that like were shot, you know, like right over there like 2 months ago. And it really freaked me out. But anyway, my favorite part of being in Kiev, two favorite parts. First favorite part was when I landed at the airport, I had a driver pick me up, and he was holding a sign that said, "Welcome to Ukraine, Mr. Audrey Murray." And my second favorite part was they had this monument. So the war in Ukraine is still going on, but in the Independence Square where they had all those protests, they had already made a monument to the war being over and the pro-Ukraine side winning. Which is so weird because the war is still going on. Yeah.
Woo! Hey Fred, really glad you could make it today. I just wanted to talk to you again about making your monument a reality. I'm really glad that this racism is over monument can be.
Yeah. Well, good. I mean, it's, you know, it's going to happen at some point, and
well, we're thinking of really putting it up tomorrow.
Perfect.
I mean, we're going to fast track this just to prove to people that even though they don't believe it, racism is over.
Right. Well, you know, you got to give somebody a goal, right? And yeah, you know, maybe it'll happen in 20 years, maybe it'll happen in 200 years. But as long as there's the goal there, we're going to be working towards it, right?
Maybe you don't quite understand the goal here. If there's a monument saying racism is over,
right,
then racism will have to be over.
No, listen, Jeremy, here's like, okay, let's say you're going to run a marathon, okay?
Okay.
So you just start running? No, you have a finish line, right?
Yeah, you give people medals so they know who won.
Well, okay, yeah, you just, what I'm talking about is let's build this finish line, right? So that we have a goal.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's 20 minutes, maybe it's 20 years, maybe it's 200 years. But if there's no finish line, people are just going to be running about racistly.
I totally understand. And you know what? Let's just stop racism in its tracks and just give people the medals before the race starts. We probably know who's going to win, right? There's the fast people.
Right.
There's the not as fast people. So we'll just hand out the medals right then. Say, oh, great job. You raced this marathon.
No, Jeremy, I couldn't help but notice that was a little speedist. Speedist? Yeah, I mean, you were judging people based on their running speed. I feel like maybe we could be a little bit more enlightened than that.
Are you calling me speedist?
Well, you know what? Here's what let's do. Let's build a monument to the end of Speedism, okay? And then...
But Speedism isn't over. Clearly Speedism still exists in our lifetime.
Jeremy, I know. You know, and you're basically, you're the Robert E. Lee of Speedists. I feel like you're leading the charge. You're trying to justify why you're being noble, but at the same time...
Cut to a month later after the monument's done. You honky motherfucker! Racism's over. Oh shit, man! That's amazing news! I was ready to come over and beat your ass for being white in my neighborhood. But this changes
Thank God
everything.
this monument's erected already.
Well, shit, I ain't ever had no white friend. What's your name, brother?
You can call me Mr. Roberts.
Mr. Roberts. Mm-hmm. Wow, we have entered a new dawn. You know, I saw you running through my neighborhood quite slow. I said, I could catch up to that fool and beat the shit out of him. Steal his money.
Sorry,
Give him a wedgie.
I didn't catch your name.
My name's Todd.
I was gonna guess Todd, yeah. I couldn't help but say
But you spell it T apostrophe D, then a weird symbol that I made up. Then F.
I'm not writing to you. I'm just gonna say Todd. If I need to email you later, I'll ask you how to spell it.
My full name is
It's
Todd.
Okay. I couldn't help but notice that you said I was running rather slowly.
Oh hell yeah, man! You I thought you was walking, but then I saw like you was puffing and puffing, so I figured you'd run.
Listen, you know what? People are born with a certain speed. Okay, it's not something I can really change.
I'm sure you can change it, fool. You go to the gym.
No, that's what's that?
I'm really unhappy about how fast this monument to Speedism is going. The entire project's moving too quickly. You know, we're gonna finish this monument before Speedism is over in our lifetime.
You know, I would prefer if we didn't talk about how fast or slow it was being erected.
Oh, am I a Speedist now because I want Speedism to be over?
Yes, you are. And I'm sorry, but I can't pray away the slow.
We've been dating now for 5 years, and look, all my friends keep asking me when is he gonna put a ring on it, and I said he's taking his time.
Margaret, yes. I'm progressing.
Just, you know,
Moderately.
just feel like this relationship is
Say it, Margaret.
it's a bit slow. I love you. Don't you love me?
Yes, and you.
Let's be together forever.
So you want me to be like your what? Your ex-boyfriend? He was extremely fast, as I recall. Is that what you want?
Hey, you want a cow? Hey, $1, $2, $3, hey, there's another cow. Hey, who wants to hit my house? Hey, how you doing? How's your new relationship going? Oh,
Yes.
boy.
I dated an auctioneer.
What's $2?
He got me great deals on antiques.
Got her a ring for the best. Got her to go for the best.
No daughter of mine will date a slow man.
It's not his fault. He was born slow. I'm progressive. I'm of a younger generation. You know, we're not speedists. Us millennials.
People in my generation, they said, being slow was a choice.
Hey,
That's ridiculous.
hey, is someone sitting here?
Take your seat.
Cool. I brought my cups, by the way.
This is the man I want you to marry.
What's up?
Look how fast he stacks those cups and then disassembles his stacked cup pyramids.
Oh, he can flip cups. He can spin cups. I mean, I doubt I have any common interests or that our value systems align. But oh my God, is he fast?
Fast hands, a fast mind, a fast drinker, a fast burper slash burp up. It's code for vomit, but does it fast too.
The last part's not so attractive, I have to say. But
Wouldn't you rather it be over quickly?
this whole thing it's happening too
Want a date?
fast.
Want to get married?
Wow, that's so sudden.
I'm divorcing you.
I can
Mrs. George Testicle! Mrs. George Testicle!
That'd be me.
You're Mrs. George Testicle.
My first name's Mrs. My middle name's George. You know the rest.
Okay, well, I'll take your luggage for you.
Oh, that was a close one.
Right. So is it your first time to our war-torn country?
Yep. I just like adventure.
Oh, well, you come to the right place. You actually just stepped over a tomb.
Want to hunt me down?
They actually didn't mummify. It happened a couple of days ago. That's just clothes.
Cool.
Landmines for sale! Landmines for sale! Yo, I got that pop-up landmine. I got that sweet dip landmine. Landmines. Get your landmines here.
This guy terms the premium. Might be a little bit careful, but you know you can see what you like.
All right.
You want that anti-personnel, that anti-tank, that anti-vehicle landmine? What you want? What you know? I got it. I got what you need. Landmines.
Man, I don't know. I don't know much about them, and I'm not really looking to spend a lot. But
Oh, you want that cheap stuff, that straight out of Cambodian jungle stuff. Yeah, I got you. Landmines.
my name ain't Mrs. for nothing, so
Oh, Mrs. I know what you want, Mrs.
when you can do this.
Okay. This sucker right here is just a coffee can filled with nuts and bolts and black powder, right? There's a little pin at the top. Just yank out with your teeth. You're good. It's the real Cambodian stuff.
How much?
One testicle.
What?
That sounds like a fair price to me. Our currency has just been wiped out because of the war, so we deal mostly in Gonads.
Who am I without my nads?
I don't know, Mrs. But I can tell you, it's
Go to the Warlord's chambers.
Yes. Here I sit on throne of Gonad. The spoils of war are sweet and also sweaty. I have order for troops. My throne of Gonad's too small. Go forth.
Yes, sir. Ask them to get more Gonads for the Gonad Ottoman.
Leave no scrotum unturned.
Yes.
Testiculatus.
Oracle?
I have the largest Ottoman native testicle I find.
This testicle's giant. It came from Blue Whale?
And your barrel of scrotum scrolls.
It's very hard to read. Based on wrinkly texture.
It is like Braille.
Oh, this message. It is both sad and hairy.
Testicalcus. I have a furry hat for you. You ready?
Wait, before you put on hat, can I guess what material it's made of?
Okay.
Calfskin?
No, testicle.
Okay!
Okay.